Hello everyone, my name is Aris and I'm here to share the assignment of day 4 from Teknotrait. So let's begin with the assignment. And the first question from the assignment is, what is the difference between Angular and AngularJs? The first one I could tell is Angular is a language where you can create, or it is a framework in the sense it is a box which gives us instructions like how to create a web applications. And then the AngularJs is also uh, it is a framework which is used to create uh, web applications and web applications. This is the older version. AngularJS is an older version, and Angular is a new which we use currently. Then from AngularJS we can create web applications and mobile applications, whereas in AngularJS we cannot the only a single page applications are being developed, like we have Netflix and Facebook, where we can go through a single, like in the Facebook we see in a page there is a photos, videos, everything will be there. So that is how Angular is developed by Google, and whereas AngularJS is also developed by Google only, and which AngularJS is the older version. Then the another difference is here, Angular is written in TypeScript. TypeScript, I could say, as TypeScript is a language where it is where we use like these of object-oriented concepts like classes, like there are classes. For example, I could say a reference where we create like objects, class, these all. And in Angular, it is a scripting language where it is used for designing the web applications. Then the next question: what is the difference between Angular and React.js? AngularJS is a box where from which box of instruction like how to create a web application, whereas a React.js is a is a is a interface, like there is a link in between, like there is a link between pages from which is helpful to create web applications, like a React.js, I could say, for example, there is a from which we there is an interaction of pages, so by the help of which we create web applications. Then Angular was by Google company, whereas React.js was by Facebook company. And list five mobile app frameworks. Uh, I could say the first is a framework 7. Then the second one is then the second one I could tell is Uno. Then the third is Corona SDK. Then the fourth one is Meteor. Then the fifth one I could tell is mm, mm, Swiftic. Then the fifth one I could tell it as Swiftic. These are the five mobile application frameworks. How do we decide that backend technology we should use in our project? Like this answer is usually I could tell like what application or a software or a web application you are trying to build, or a product you are trying to build. Will it be working on a mobile, or will it be working on the desktop, or if you want both the technologies need to be worked. Like there are different backend technology we use. Like if we use Java, it is a platform independent in the sense if we write a code, then it can run anywhere. For example, I could say if I develop a software using Java backend technology, if I created it in Windows 7, then this code can also run in such as like mobile, also in mobile application also these files can run, and in desktop also we can run the files like code we can run. It is a platform instance, like what product or what software you are building, that we should understand, and we can decide. As example, I had tell that Java. We can use Python also, and we can use Ruby. There are different backend technologies, and and it also has different features which we can use, and we can decide our own. Then the sixth question: how do we decide what kind of database we should use in our project? This is a question where I could say that if there is a connection between a data, like if it is a linked data, then we can use a relational database. If it is not related, data is not having any branch or any other connection, like if there is a company, we can have employees also, then there will be a relation, so we can use a relational database such as uh, MySQL we can use. And if there is a and if the product is not the if we don't want the data to be like it is not interacting with any other tables or something data which is not interact, there is no specific link between any data, so we can use non-relational databases such as it is like NoSQL, which is non-relational database we can have, and we may think and uh, select our own database. That's all about today. Thank you.